Imagine you're at a house party, having the time of your life. The room is filled with friends and family, joyous laughter bouncing off the walls, when suddenly, boom! A door swings open and you're hit with a life-changing shocker. My mom and I, blissfully unaware of the storm brewing, walked in on my dad caught up in an affair. Joy turned to silence. The air in the room grew heavy as we tried to make sense of the surreal scene unfolding before us. The shock swiftly turned into a cyclone of emotions. Betrayal, rage, confusion. The once joyous party transformed into ground zero for our family's breakdown. The decision to divorce was quick, a necessary move to heal the deep cuts of deceit. But this shocking revelation was merely the starting point in our family's intricate tale. So, my dad's love life, it's like a roller coaster. First stop, my mom. But that was just the beginning of his wild ride. Post-divorce, he jumped right back on with wife number 2, a dramatic whirl that stopped as suddenly as it started. But the ride didn't stop there. He's currently on his 3rd loop, with an ex-nun, no less. Yup, you heard that right. She left a life devoted to the church and took a plunge with my dad. The blend of spirituality and romance in their relationship adds a whole new twist to our family's roller coaster ride. Looking back, I have to say, love really does take us on some unexpected routes. Each relationship, each marriage is a unique twist, a unique turn. And my dad, he's through quite a few of those. The ups and downs of his love life have definitely resulted in a pretty interesting family roller coaster. Dad's family, talk about a weird cocktail of faith and discipline. Born smack in the middle of 7 boys, my old man was raised in a staunch Christian home. His dad, my grandpa, was a mentor to Billy Graham, a pretty big name in the religious scene. That connection was a badge of honor for Dad's family, and Grandpa's faith left a deep imprint on him, shaping his values and how he raised us. But it wasn't just spiritual stuff. My grandma, with her stern face and ironclad discipline, was a force on her own. She was a fanatic about cleanliness thanks to her obsessive-compulsive quirks. Less about faith for her, she was all about handing down a hygiene obsession that bordered on the extreme. Her views on family, though, totally offbeat. My sister and I, fruits of Dad's 2nd marriage, were seen by her as offsprings of the devil. Rough, right? Those words soured our bond with her and caused a rift in the family. But it's funny how these toughs shaped us. They made us resilient, taught us to question, and to seek understanding amidst prejudice. We grew up in an odd mix of intense faith, rigid discipline, and off-the-wall views. The impact of Dad's family on ours is undeniable. They've shaped how we perceive faith, love, and acceptance. And though it's been a challenging ride, it's also been an enlightening one. For better or worse, the influences from Dad's side of the family have played a huge part in who we are today. So yeah, it's been interesting. Switching to my mom's side of the family tree, we were served a potent cocktail of politics' personal battles. My granddad, a real heavy hitter in the political world, was more than just your average congressman. He was a man of stature, someone who commanded respect and admiration from giving the impression of our family being the shining stars in the public's eye. But behind the glitz and glamour, a different story was being written, one far from our public persona. My grandma, a charming lady full of grace to the world, was grappling with her own private monster, alcoholism. It was a day-in, day-out battle for her, a battle that finally made my granddad take a call. He decided to hang up his political boots, a move that sent shockwaves through the power corridors in our family, leaving a blot on our public impression. This stark difference between public applause and private struggle was a harsh wake-up call to the duality that often lies between what's perceived and what's real. To the outside world, we were the perfect poster-worthy political family, but behind the scenes, we were just another family grappling with our own issues. The ripple effect of my grandma's struggle with alcoholism was far from minor. It slowly seeped into our family's fabric, altering our interactions, bonds, and dynamics. This was a sharp digression from the image that we portrayed to the world, a contrast that constantly reminded us of the intricacies embedded in our family history. Grandpa's decision to step down from his political career owing to Grandma's battle with alcoholism spoke volumes about our family's intricate web. It underlined the fact that, irrespective of the public perception, we were a family dealing with our personal battles, just like any other. The personal battles hiding behind the public face of my mom's family added another dimension to our intricate family history. It served as that beneath the surface of any family, however picture-perfect they may seem, there are always layers of complexity and personal battles. And these battles, these complexities are the essence of our identities, shaping us into who we are, leaving a legacy behind. Being the youngest of 5, I've seen a variety of life experiences within my own siblings, each with their own story to tell, not without their fair share of trials that contribute to the ongoing family saga that is a part of our shared ancestry. My eldest sister, the first to enter world, faced a life-altering choice at a tender age. She placed a child into the hands of adoptive parents, the gravity of that decision forever imprinted in her life narrative, a poignant reminder of the paths we sometimes have to embark on. The second sister, always the trailblazer, stumbled upon a different kind of ordeal. She was ousted from her job due to an illicit affair, a controversy that rocked her world. The murmurs of unfaithfulness resonated, not just in her work life but also within our family, causing ripples through our relationships. Our only brother, the middle child, endured a heart-rending divorce. It was a challenging period for him, for all of us indeed. Seeing someone you care for struggle with the dissolution of a marriage is never a simple thing. It brought to the surface memories of our parents' divorce, a hurtful echo of the past. And then, there's my closest sister, just a year older than me. She was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Her battle with mental health has been a journey, not solely for her, but for all of us. We've adapted, we've adjusted, and we've matured together, journeying through this intricate of mental health. Each sibling, each story, unique in its essence, yet linked in the blanket of our shared family history. The trials, the wins, the heartbreaks, and the victories, they all contribute to our comprehensive narrative. The varied experiences of my siblings have only added layers of complexity to our family dynamics. Yet in the middle of all the drama, there's an absolute bond, a shared past that binds us, reminding us that regardless of the journey, we are family. And then there's my dad's secret past. Dude was a polygamist for a hot minute. The middle child of a devout Christian family, he somehow managed to be hitched to 2 ladies at the same time. Crazy, right? The lady he was legally wedded to when he said "I do" to my mom, well, we knew zilch about her until way later. Talk about a plot twist. This whole double life business was like dynamite blowing up in our faces. It was a hush-hush matter so neatly tucked away that when it was finally spilled, we were all left dizzy and disoriented. It made us rethink everything we thought we knew about the old man. It was gut-wrenching. Suddenly, it was like we were staring at a stranger, not the man who'd been a steady figure in our lives. This reveal delivered a sucker punch to our already tangled family history. Despite the turmoil stirred by family drama, I've managed to etch my own journey. My mother, a woman battling her own vices, had her fair share of issues. Her path was with hurdles and pitfalls as she contended with the aftermath of my father's betrayal and her own internal battles. It was a storm of mess that almost engulfed me. Yet I've succeeded in charting out my own course, distinct from the cyclone that is my family's past. Now, at 31, I stand as a wife, a mother, leading a life that doesn't reflect the tribulations of my predecessors. I've harnessed my family's history as a catapult to propel me forward, rather than a chain that binds me. This has been a voyage of self-exploration, tenacity, and evolution. I've come to understand that even amidst the pandemonium, there is always an opportunity for personal development, for finding your equilibrium. Surrounded by bedlam, I've discovered my own stability, a tribute to the resilience and flexibility of the human spirit.